Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to Guns N' Roses Central, and today I want to do something a bit different. This is an idea that some people have actually floated to me as a true story episode, so I'll probably do one on maybe each of the band members or maybe just Axl and Slash. So today we're talking about Axl's tattoos and what they mean and when maybe they were done and the inspiration behind them. So let's get started with Axl's tattoo on his right arm, the girl who some people thought was Barbie Von Grief.
So Barbie Von Grief was the inspiration behind the song Rocket Queen, and according to multiple sources, the tattoo on Axl's right arm is not of Barbie Von Grief. Now, according to multiple sources, including Adriana Smith, who is the girl who can be heard moaning on the song Rocket Queen, it's of a woman named Monique Lewis, and she's not the only one who said that. So even Mark Cantor, who wrote the book Reckless Road, confirmed that it was Monique Lewis. Some people think that Barbie Von Grief and Monique Lewis are the same person, when they're in fact not. They're two different people.
So according to Tracy Guns, who was the original guitarist for Guns N' Roses, he confirmed that Monique Lewis dated every member of the original lineup of Guns N' Roses.
Monique Lewis was the inspiration behind the song Don't Cry. Axl told a story where he said, I was sitting outside the Roxy and I was really in love with this person, as was Izzy, and she was realizing that it just wasn't going to work. She was doing her thing, she was telling me goodbye, and like I sat down, I just started crying, and she was telling me don't cry. The next night, Izzy and I got together and wrote the song in 5 minutes. He'd been through some things with her himself.
So the tattoo that Axl has on his left arm, on the lower part of his left arm, dates back to the Ottoman Empire and has ties to Elvis Presley himself. Now, if you guys know anything about Axl, Elvis was a huge influence on Axl. And here's a picture of Axl wearing an Elvis shirt, and even when TMZ interviewed Axl, he talked about him being an Elvis Presley fan. Now, the tattoo means victory or death, and it's the motto of the 32nd Armored Regiment of the United States Army. The motto also served as an inspirational order to the 1st of the 3rd Armored Division's 2 greatest battle rams. It's also visible on the yellow and red regimental emblem in some photos of Elvis Presley during his army service in Germany with that regiment. And of course, in his later film GI Blues, you can see the emblem on the hat of Elvis Presley in the photo below.
So the tattoo that Axl has on his upper right arm is a reference to Thin Lizzy. In fact, it's based off an album that Thin Lizzy did called Black Rose. Here's Axl talking a little bit about the tattoo.
I'm not unhappy with anything I have. The only thing I'm bummed about is I got this tattoo right here, which is a Thin Lizzy album cover, and I always wanted to show it to Phil Lynott, and he died on me.
So the other tattoo on Axl's right arm is the Celtic Cross, which you guys are most familiar with as the cover for Appetite for Destruction. It wasn't even supposed to be the cover for Appetite for Destruction. The original cover included a robotic rapist about to be punished by a metal avenger, but it was considered too violent by many retailers and it was refused to be stocked on their shelves. So this forced the band to rethink, and the Celtic Cross and Skull's design were chosen. So artist Billy White Jr. had originally designed the picture for a tattoo, and in a 2016 interview he explained the cross and skulls that looked like the band was Axl's idea, the rest was me. The knot in the cross was a reference to Thin Lizzy, a band that Axl and I loved. Here's the same interview where Axl talks a bit about Geffen really liking the Celtic Cross and putting it on the front cover of Appetite.
A guy named Robert Benedetti does our tattoos on Sunset Strip. He does like Ozzy's, and Kevin Brady used to work there, and he did Motley Crue's and stuff. And it's like I think about a tattoo a long time before I get it. Like I got the one on my arm here before we had the album cover designed. Geffen saw this and liked it so much that they wanted to do a cover. And I don't know, fashion is just like, I believe in wearing and doing what you want to do, not what someone tells you to do.
So Axl has another tattoo on his upper left arm that says Rocker, and apparently there's an interview floating around the internet where he talked about the origins of the tattoo. So I guess it was a present from Chris Webber, who used to be in the band Hollywood Rose with Axl, and he claims it was the best gift he ever gave me. He said the tattoo represents a face of where the wings are the hair and the dye stands for the eyes. The only truth in the colors is that these remind me of my childhood. Regarding the description Rocker, that was the name of the song, which belongs to Hollywood Rose, the band that of course Axl and Chris Webber used to be part of. So here's more of the same interview after a Guns N' Roses CBGB gig where Axl talks a bit more about tattoos and how long it takes him to actually get one.
I don't know, fashion is just like, I believe in wearing and doing what you want to do, not what someone tells you to do. And that's what our fashion is. It's like hard. You go into a a nice hotel, you're renting out a whole floor, you're playing a big show in a town, you know, like we're on the Cult Tour, you know, you're playing for like 10,000 people sometimes, and they won't let you in the restaurant because of the dress code, and there's no one in it. You know, what is that? You know, and this guy's making like $8 an hour, you're blowing him away financially and successfully, and he's telling you you're a bum. Schizo, see, I can turn it on or off.
No, but I get thrown out of everywhere, you know, for no real reason except for the fact that I like to get drunk and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much just whatever you wear, whatever you wake up in, and you just go and do what you gotta do.
About tattoos, don't go get a tattoo if you just to get a tattoo. Get something that you plan on having for the rest of your life. If you're going to get one, make sure it means a lot to you and you're going to have it for the rest of your life. You know, like
So Axl Rose has a couple other tattoos that he's never really publicly spoken about, so they're sort of open to interpretation, but I guess in the later years Axl got a wrist tattoo. He's also got a tattoo on his left leg, which I don't think anybody's ever been able to come up with an explanation for. So that basically does it for this episode of Guns N' Roses True Story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know your thoughts down below, and do you guys have any similar tattoos to what Axl has? Comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to like the video and also be sure to subscribe if you love Guns N' Roses as much as I do. Please also go visit us on GNRCentral.com to stay up to date on the latest Guns N' Roses news. Take care.